Hey all friends, welcome back to the channel. Bob here, and we're in Shroud of the Avatar again today, and I'm going to be doing a quest. I realised the other day that I haven't yet got the Lich from the Death Tree. I've spent a lot of XP in the Death Tree. I've kind of got some trees that I want to get to a certain point before I kind of finish. Before I kind of feel that my character is kind of finished. You know, although it can never be finished. And then it will just be kind of expanding upon them from there, I think. And like Death was one of them. I was kind of looking for a bit of everything, really. So fire, and I've got fairly good meteor storms. That's ranged. That's a area effect for area effect grinding. I really like Death, and Death works really well against single targets. Well, multiple targets as well with corpse explosion, obviously, but I quite like it as a. It's almost like a melee skill, really, because everything you do is generally in melee range. Taming, obviously, which I'm not quite sure I can do much more with taming, other than just keep pushing those numbers up a little bit, a little bit more, and a little bit more. Yeah, and probably bludgeon is the other thing, because I quite like to have a melee skill just when I feel like going around sort of whacking things. But yeah, I realise that I haven't got the Lich in the Death Tree, so that's what we're going to do today. We're in Necropolis Barrens, and this is Davros, who is he's waving at me quite enthusiastically. Wants me to talk to him. Good day, Avatar. I'm known as Davros, and I'm here meditating on the order of things. I will train you in the manipulation of the dust of life if it is your wish and you possess coin. I may also teach you advanced techniques, but if you desire the secret of reviving the Lords of the Dust, then speak further we must. I think I do require that. I seek a specific tome, Avatar, one that is only whispered of through the ages, specifically the Mors Ex Tenebrae, which my research and divining has uncovered is held by a Lord of Dust, Myronde. If you seek to bind the Lords of Dust, you must slay Myronde and take the Mors Ex Tenebrae from his dead grasp. Bring the tome to me. Do not try to read it. Maybe I will. And I will impart to you the knowledge you seek. Myronde can be found making his lair in the deepest chasm of the Etc. Crag mines. Okay, further west from here. Such a unique history, that book, a relic of the days pre-cataclysm. It has remained hidden from the eyes of man for so long. The Obsidians moved heaven and earth searching for it, but it did not want to be found. Yet in these latter days it's made its presence known to me. We live in an era of prophecy and doom, which for a scholar is quite invigorating. Myronde. I know little of the Lord Myronde. He was originally a master mage of the Obsidian Order, I believe. Immortality through the transcendence of death was one of their obsessions. A pity they always got it so awfully wrong. It's quite interesting. I think amongst some... What is wrong with that guy's eyes? It's his eyeball there, kind of up in his head. I'm not sure. Anyway. It's quite interesting that the death magic in Shroud of the Avatar. I'm not sure it's kind of regarded as evil as such, apart from the fact that the Obsidians kind of used it. This guy doesn't seem evil from what I can, from what I can see. So, yeah, I'm not sure if it's regarded as evil generally, but there were just some people who used it badly, maybe. Death is a tool to wield like any other. It is not inherently good nor evil. It's just a state. There you go. We death mages are engineers, scientists in the formula of moving between states. People who do not understand the nature of things like to ascribe more to it than that. But that is all it is. Just another state, another way station. Perhaps my health makes me a bit more sanguine about the topic than most. Health. I'm not long for this world. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Davros. So he's put us on the quest to find the book. Did he? Did we actually say yes? We will do the book. let's just go. This is one of the problems with the quest system. It's just, you know. So I'm not actually sure if I've... Normally when I get a new quest, it knocks one off the top. Sketchbook. I'm just checking to see if I've actually got the quest. Grand Tour, no thank you. Okay. So this doesn't seem to have appeared as a quest in my quest book, which is frustrating. I'm pretty sure I don't actually have the book already. No, pretty sure I haven't. I don't think I've put it in a backpack. Boom. No, so it doesn't appear as though I've got it, which is, I think, is quite good. I hope now that you haven't seen it and you're saying it's there. Look, you've got it. No. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the we'll go to the Crag Mines, which I think is in the Crag Foothills. I'm not sure if I've got that as a... Not sure if I've got that as a... He's still waving to me. That's annoying because it kind of feels like I haven't got the quest. Task, find the book, Moore's Extenuary. But there really isn't anything anything else I can do. You can't learn it. No, we'll go and get the book and we'll come back and then we'll see what's what. Oh, except set of Crag Mines. We're going to teleport there. You know, there's no point in dragging the video out just for the sake of, you know, doing some old school travelling. So we'll take the teleporter. I've got some upcoming video or two where I've been kind of testing out taming a bit more. I'm not sure that fire is particularly suited to taming. I mean, you know, taming works with anything, but with regards to synergies, fire is, because fire is a lot of area effect. I do find that my pet doesn't seem to have an area effect. What should we say? I think actually using my pet in here is going to be just asking for trouble. I think because they don't move particularly well through corners, and sometimes they won't even walk. They won't go upstairs, for example. So yeah, I think we'll probably use something else. Yeah, because my pets don't seem to have an area effect taunt from what I can see. So when I send a mob in and it's attacking when I send my pet in, it's attacking a particular mob. If I chuck down Ring of Fire, for example, on top of the fight, I'm not sure if there's some kind of locational kind of aggro, but when I put Ring of Fire down, if my pet is fighting a group of mobs, it doesn't necessarily pull aggro straight away as soon as you get the first tick. But you do. It does basically. Pull aggro fairly quickly. So Just realised I haven't eaten any food. Dun, 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 dun. Have a boar surprise. And we'll have a obsidian bear stew, I think. I'm also probably going to do a video just again, like in the period of over a long period of where I've been playing, where I play a game. Over that period of time, I get quite a lot of inquiries about what you think of the game, should I play it, etc., etc. So I might do a video just dedicated to yeah, just playing. Sorry, just like whatever game I'm playing, just giving you. Oh, hello. Just giving you an idea of, not a review as such, but giving you an idea of what I think of the game. Let's have a look. We come upon out what our mystical advisor calls a spiritual barrier. It blocks our way and we cannot breach it. He suggests that we can compel the barrier to dissipate by disturbing 3 nearby skeletons whose last thoughts are of regret or revenge. In fact, each skeleton might even have a letter, providing we have disturbed the correct ones, but our party is reticent to disturb the restful dead. And so the barrier remains in place. For us, we cannot continue, but we'll leave this note for those that follow in hopes it can help them solve the mystery of the spiritual barrier. Okay. So I have... I've obviously been here before because it was on the teleport thing, but it was a while ago. I do remember this, actually, now I'm here, this barrier. Okay. Let's have a look at the old map. It's actually quite a big, it's a big level, actually, surprisingly. It's all very low level, so I don't really have much to worry about here. Lich Mage tier 5. Okay. So, it says Lich Mage tier 5, so I wonder if that is where he is. Cleared shaft. Yeah, so he looks like he was potentially behind the barrier. Although it does appear as though there's another way in. Whether that's blocked or not as well, I don't know. There are some corpses here. It might make more sense to go into first person, actually. So I've been here before, and I'm pretty sure... I'm just targeting myself for some reason. Even in first person, I'm pretty sure I've done this puzzle before. Who's this guy? A Forsaken Hewer. Holy smokes! Wow, Forsaken Hewer. I've never heard of him before. He does seem to do a fair amount of damage. Forsaken Hewer. Okay. I'll check all of the corpses here. I want to loot the Forsaken Hewer. Okay. Oh, hello. That's weird. Not sure if there's a... I'm pretty sure when I was in here before you could look at these skeletons. I don't know if there's some kind of... not sure if there's some kind of bug here. I thought at the least I would have been able to... Nope. Okay, none of these skeletons seem as though they are interactable. I'll see if I can get around the other side. as you may have noticed while watching the videos, after a certain um, adventure level, you know, your fire magic kind of just becomes more practical, depending on what you're fighting. But it just becomes more practical for single target damage as well, because you're at an attunement point and an intelligence point, I guess, and a adventure level point where you're just doing so much damage to mobs that are even a bit lower than you. Okay, there's Lord Myronde, right. Even with my vast magical background, a spiritual barrier always stops me in my tracks. What was it that my old mentor used to say? Something about disturbing 3 nearby skeletons whose last thoughts were of regret or revenge. Ridiculous. And how would I know I found the right ones? Would they miraculously provide proof of correct action by way of a letter? I think they do. All I know is this: I got what I came here for, and someone else can curse themselves by poking for all these skeletons just because they want to go further into these mines. Which is probably you. Good luck, fool. Crazy fool. Well, that would be the case, except I can't interact with these skeletons. And that's a problem. Is this one of the beauties of Shroud of the Avatar questing system, where I've kind of already done it before. I know there's all this ore that you're probably going, for God's sake, mine the ore, but that's not what we're here for. Yeah, so there are skeletons around. I don't seem to be able to interact with them, which is a bit of a problem, like, at all. Well, I'm pretty sure that I could do it before. Oh, hang on. You cannot interact with this corpse while in combat. Oh, okay. That's weird. So I can't interact with a quest. I can't interact with a quest item, or in this case, corpse, because I'm in combat. Okay, that's interesting. To my sister and mother. I know this letter will never see the light of day, but when Jacob said this was all we had left for ourselves, I thought it couldn't hurt. To my sister and mother, your love for me never escapes my mind. I was never the best person, but the little good I have inside I owe to you both. May we be together in heaven, in the heavens someday. Okay. So is that our first? Is that our first corpse? Looks like it probably is. I just want to check to see if the barrier. Okay. So that was our first one, which oh, it's got a little glow on it. I wonder if that's how you know it's the one. I'll take the letter just in case you need to take the letter, I think. Okay, so just so you know, you can't be in combat, even though the game just wants you to be in combat. when you're looking at the quest, when you're checking for the quest skeletons here, basically. That one gave off a little blue glow. Ah, here we go. I swear I will. I will kill that bastard if I ever get the chance. We begged and pleaded, but he wouldn't listen. If I can find a way to come back and find revenge, I swear I will. Okay. I'm sure I've picked these letters up before. They seem very familiar. But that's 2. Let's just burn these things down as quick as possible. Okay. Nope. Oh, it looks like it was going to be that one. That looked an obvious candidate for a quest skeleton, but it wasn't. There's loads here. It's got to be one of these, isn't it? Nope. Nope. Ah. Oh, hello. What the? Look, dead friends. There's no need for this aggression. So, it's gone. Okay. So now we need to go and fight Lord Myronde, however you want to pronounce it. Got no idea how difficult he is, but we'll check it out. Oh, maybe not. He's got a Lich Pal with him. And also some. I was going to say there's some steps down there, but I'm not sure if the steps are actually, you know. The Lord Myronde is a. He's got a lovely looking sword. He is a. Like a melee character, so I don't think we're going to have too much problem. In fact, I don't think we have any problem at all, really. Probably recommend you to come do this a bit of a lower level if you want more of a challenge, I guess, from a combat point of view. I say, massive sword does look pretty nifty, though. Okay, we've killed Lord Myronde. And we've got the book. It looked. This looks like it'd be quite an interesting leveling spot, actually. It says tier 5 plus, but yeah, we just came down here, didn't we? Okay. So I think that's it. I think we'll go and turn the book in. We will get the summon Lich. I think we'll probably teleport there, shall we? We might as well. Acropolis Barrens. Teleport. I think I might be going in at the wrong entrance here. We might have a little bit of a run to get to Davros. But I think that's it. I'll give him the book. Hopefully the quest is okay. It's not going to muck up in any way. Yeah, kind of. I'm not sure if I actually finished what I was saying earlier, but yes, I might go through. I might do like a not a review, but some thoughts on the games that I play, whether they're worth playing, investing time or money in, or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. That might be, it might be quite interesting. So I think that he is just up here somewhere. But I won't do it here. I'll do it as a separate video. As I said, I've kind of got a few more things I want to do on the taming front as well. As I said in my last video, I kind of want to I want the channel to be, rather than at the moment what it is at the moment. I said in my kind of, I don't know if anyone watched the video talking about channel stuff, but I kind of want, is this the right spot? Yeah, he's just up here. Kind of want the channel to be a bit more focused, not specialised on a game particularly, but certainly a period of time where it is it does specialise on a game, just so that I can produce content that's a bit more than just faffing around, really, you know. Some higher level, more involved content, you know, guides on how to do things, that kind of thing. Anyway, Davros. We've got the book. He said don't read it first, didn't he? Ooh. Give it to me now. So he's very unhappy that I haven't given him the book. If I read it, what happens? Does it muck up the quest? Try to make sense of the runes within this tome, but the symbols and pictures dance at the edge of your vision and give you a blinding headache. Okay, well, I guess we've got to do it. You have it. You have the tome. Give it to me. Give it to me now. I've got some gold, some XPs. I will train you secrets or something. Okay, you better add sunshine. Coolio. Okay, so that's summon Lich. What have I got on the old? I'm not sure. I've got a death deck at the moment. I've got a death pet deck. I'm sure that's not I'm sure it's not what. I think that's death. I'm trying to. I'll talk about it in another video. I won't worry about it for now. But we'll summon a Lich just to see what he's like. My 153 stack death shield. Give you some sort of idea what the Lich is like. 100. I mean, I haven't really dedicated any money or time to it particularly, other than the fact that I got a drop for a Ring of Lich kind. But I've got 178.2 death attunement, so we can see what the Lich is like when we summon him. Boom, there we go. Oof, ouch. His hit points are, wow, he moves slow. His hit points are quite low. I'm not sure what sort of damage he does. Let's find out. I mean, I'm assuming that if you're death spec'd, he's a lot better. And obviously, actually, it's only level 2, so I'll put some experience into it and see what it turns out like. But considering I'm doing no damage, so I've done no damage to the mob so far, and the pet is not drawing aggro. That's not very good, I have to say. Is there not even any? I mean, there must be some sort of damage aggro in the game, surely. None at all. Oh, well, actually, also, I believe that in the focus skill there are some trees focused on summon pets, but that's not really a, yeah, my pet cannot get aggro, even though I've done 0 damage to the mob. That's not very good, is it? That's kind of broken, really. Even though it's low level, you'd think there would be aggro based around, damage, but there is none. My pet just cannot hold aggro, even though I've done nothing. That's very weird. Okay, well, that's the Lich. I'm sure skilled up, it's better than this, but even so, I would have expected it to do some to hold aggro in some form. Actually, I'm doing a bit of damage, aren't I, from the death shield? But it's minimal, even so, in comparison to what my pet is doing. Anyway, this has been the Summon Lich Quest. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again soon.